Justin Gaethje just fumbled the perfect opportunity to bounce back his career and bounce back in the lightweight division, potentially getting a title shot and, just being a big name once again. Justin Gaethje must really think he's Conor McGregor, John Jones. Like, he thinks he is at, I guess, some sort of position to make all these types of demands. Honestly, frankly, it's delusional. Justin Gaethje, let's be real, guys. Like, Justin Gaethje has fought for the title multiple times. Paddy Pimblett is apparently not going to fight Justin Gaethje. Why? I don't know. Is Justin Gaethje just too good for it? I honestly don't know. I can't tell you, but we're going to see what he had to say. He did an interview with Brett Okamoto that just came out. And after losing to Max Holloway and barely beating Rafael Fiziev, I would think that Justin Gaethje would be more hungrier, guys. But instead, he is just being a diva. And it's going to cost him everything, guys, because you cannot go up against the UFC, especially Justin Gaethje. He is not going to win against the UFC. So just a quick recap, because I know Justin Gaethje is talking like he is in a position to make a lot of demands here. But 2 fights ago, Justin Gaethje, while was on a win streak, lost to Max Holloway. Waits a year, fights Rafael Fiziev on, I believe, 10 days notice, guys. It was like something like that, less than 2 weeks. And someone that he already beat, someone that is lower ranked, and that was his last win. That was in March. It is now July. There is absolutely no news of this guy fighting. There hasn't been talk of this guy fighting. We've talked about Paddy Pimblett because that's what makes sense. About a month after he beat Rafael Fiziev, we saw Paddy Pimblett fight Michael Chandler. It made sense. Michael Chandler, is a decent name. He has fought Justin Gaethje before, and Paddy Pimblett's coming up. And the winner of this would get a title shot. I mean, it gives either Paddy Pimblett or Justin Gaethje the opportunity to say, hey, I deserve a title shot. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think these two are that far apart in terms of, how they deserve it. I mean, they both don't really deserve title shots. I mean, if we're going to be honest, Arman Tsarukyan, or now even Max Holloway, I think deserves a title shot more than these two at this point now with this win over Dustin Poirier. So what are we talking about here? This is just ridiculous. So let's just react. Justin Gaethje, he did an interview with ESPN MMA, specifically Brett Okamoto, and yeah, here he is asked, plain and simple, Paddy Pimblett, this is someone that's being discussed, someone that I want to see. I think it makes sense for the Abu Dhabi card, maybe even the MSG card. I don't know. I'm down to see any card, honestly, because I like this fight a lot. I've been saying for a while, this is the fight to make. I would love to see it, and I think it's surely 50-50. I don't know who would win that one, but we could talk about that matchup all day because it seems like it is not happening. It is only fantasy unless I think Justin Gaethje gets a reality check from the UFC, which could happen. We've seen it before, but let's see what Justin Gaethje says when he's asked and how he immediately shuts it down, guys. Wait till you hear this. The entitlement is crazy.
You're standing there and you watch the fight unfold, and then they show you on camera, and then you've talked about Arman, you've talked about obviously Max after what he did over the weekend. You haven't mentioned the name Paddy, and I think I probably understand why. I mean, according to the rankings, I didn't look at him this morning, but I think he's somewhere around 8 or 10 or something like that. So clearly, from a rankings perspective, he is not deserving of next. But you also know how the sport works and the fact that he gets into the octagon. What were you thinking when all of that unfolded? And do you see him as an opponent just in terms of getting your title shot first? It doesn't sound like it, but
yeah.
do you see
no,
it
absolutely. I mean, absolutely not. I mean, if that's the route that they want me to take, then I don't believe that they need me anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
what does that even mean? And I know bro? Like, do you hear this, guys? Like, come on, you don't need me anymore. Seriously, is that a threat, bud? Let's hear this. Let's hear what he has to say.
They need me anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I know that sounds, petty or whatever, but
yeah, sounds pretty petty, buddy.
I'm number 3. 3-1 in my last 4.
Okay, 3-1 in your last 4. Like, what are you talking about, dude? You don't get a title shot off of 1 win against a guy who's low ranked, that's on short notice, a guy you already beat before. I'm sorry. After you were on a full training camp, expected to fight 5 rounds, may I add, with somebody. I mean, in the best shape, you would think, right, guys? So Justin Gaethje doesn't have an excuse here. I don't understand. Like, Justin Gaethje, like respectfully, guys, this guy, he's been an interim champion, but that's it. I mean, this isn't like, a guy who is, even John Jones, we say he ducks Tom Aspinall, even he has more of a claim to say, hey, look, I've been here, done that. I've fought the best of the best. I've defeated the best of the best. I've done all there is. I have, I fought there, like everybody that's been put in front of me. I can pick and choose now. I understand that more than Justin Gaethje, who is, at the end of the day, a contender. He isn't somebody that, like fighting Justin Gaethje, you don't really get that much other than a title shot, which is exactly what Justin Gaethje is offering his opponent opponents. Like, when Paddy Pimblett's all said and done, most likely than not, he's not going to be recollecting that he beat Justin Gaethje unless Paddy Pimblett really does wind up not becoming a champion or anything good at all. So that's just the truth of it. You know what I mean? And that's just, like it or not, call me a hater. It is what it is.
They bring a new guy in and give a guy that's 2-2 the fight. So if their algorithm and their math tells them just to use me until I get beat, then I'm going to have to really reevaluate what I'm doing here, because
use him until you get beat. Like, he acts like this guy's on like a 10-fight losing streak. Like, do you understand there's people out there like Marab that was like on like an 8-fight losing streak that didn't get a title shot? Are we serious? You know, Arman Sarukian's in that very division on a very long win streak, not getting a title shot. Are you serious right now, saying, oh, that, the UFC just wants me to get beat? You're getting Paddy Pimblett. Like, you're not getting, this guy isn't getting Khamzat Chimaev of the weight class. He isn't getting Arman Sarukian. He isn't getting, honestly, Paddy Pimblett, if you look at the top matchups, is probably one of the easier matchups for Justin. If we're going to be 1,000% honest, I don't think Arman's that easy. I don't think Charles is that easy. Charles is beating him. I know Charles now is knocked out, but still, Poirier is a hard fight. Seriously, I honestly don't understand where he's coming from with this. There's a serious chance Justin Gaethje goes out there and knocks out Paddy Pimblett in round 1. I'm not saying I think that happens, but there's a chance. So I don't understand this at all.
I want to be careful how I phrase this next question, because I don't want it to sound like I don't get this sense from you that you're like laying out this ultimatum of like, I get a title fight or I retire. And sometimes that's how people interpret it, or that's how it's like promoted. That's how people put it into headlines. But I guess my question to you is, and I know you're not really trying to think about it, but have you made peace,
please elaborate,
with the possibility that you won't fight again? Like, do you feel like you've gone through that part of it?
I don't even want to entertain that conversation, because like I said, I have all the desire to compete. So
yeah.
if I felt that in any way, then I would be done here.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to, obviously from a biased perspective, be recognized as the most consistent and, one of the top guys in the world. I did what I did. If you want me to, how many more fights do I have to? If I fight fights where if they win, they get a championship, and I win, and it's still, I'm maybe gonna have to fight someone else.
All right, so I don't know. Either Justin Gaethje has gone full CTE or his internet connection needs upgrading, because I don't know what he's saying here, but it sounds like he's saying something like how many fights he's got to fight here. It sounds like he's saying he's done a lot for the company. He's fought, plenty of people. Like, look, I don't know. Like, look, I get it. Justin Gaethje, while I have acknowledged, and I've said before, you guys know I've been open about this, I'm not exactly the biggest Justin Gaethje fan myself, as you guys can probably tell from this video. However, I could be unbiased and acknowledge, like, the guy's a good fighter, the guy's a dope fighter, the guy has put on fun fights. And look, I'm not gonna lie here. I'm not saying, he's an OG of the game and respectable in that way. But to say that you deserve all this and that because the people you fought, dude, like, you don't offer, honestly, Paddy Pimblett kind of offers more to Justin Gaethje than Justin Gaethje offers more than Paddy Pimblett. Justin Gaethje offers purely a position of a title shot, a big name, yes, too, and a respectable name at that. Like, I think that's probably the biggest thing, is Justin Gaethje is a respectable name that, if you say, oh, Paddy Pimblett beat Justin Gaethje, a lot of people are going to put a lot more respect on Paddy's name. It's not going to be as much disrespect. He doesn't have that name, so that's what he's missing. That's what Justin offers. So I think to act like, oh, Justin Gaethje gets nothing and Paddy Pimblett gets everything and this is a waste of Justin's time. No, he gets a title shot. I genuinely hope that this is some sort of money ploy or something like that, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please hit the subscribe button, because a lot of you guys are not subscribed. Check out my last video yesterday where I uploaded a live stream. Actually, it was reacting to the UFC 320 and UFC 321 news. Also, check out my video where I talked about John Jones versus Dana White going back and forth. You guys are the best fan base to MMA. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.